The Anglo-Afghan Wars. A historical overview: the wars between Afghanistan and Britain, which occurred in three different periods during the 19th and early 20th centuries, are considered some of the most significant historical events in the region. These wars were part of the colonial rivalry between the British Empire and the Russian Empire in Central Asia, known as the Great Game. Below is a summary of each of the three wars. First, Anglo-Afghan War, 1839 to 1842. The first war began in 1839. The British aimed to prevent Russian influence in Afghanistan. They reinstalled Shah Shuja, who had previously been overthrown. British forces, supported by the British Indian Army, entered Kandahar, Ghazni, and Kabul. Key figures in this war included Dost Muhammad Khan, the then Emir of Afghanistan, Shah Shuja, and the British officer Sir William McNaughton. However, the Afghan people did not support Shah Shuja and revolted in Kabul. As a result, the entire British army that attempted to retreat through the Salang and Jalrez routes under General Elphinstone was annihilated. Only one person, Dr. William Brydon, survived and reached Jalalabad. Second Anglo-Afghan War, 1878 to 1880. This war started when Afghans refused to allow a British diplomatic mission into Kabul while accepting a Russian one. The British considered this a threat and invaded with a large army. Key battlefields included Kandahar, Kabul, and Jalalabad. At first, Amir Sher Ali Khan resisted, but after his death, his son Yaqub Khan signed the Treaty of Gandamak, surrendering Afghanistan's foreign policy to Britain and ceding some border regions. One of the most notable events was the uprising of the Kabul people, led by Muhammad Jan Wardak and Qazi Muhammad Hassan, which resulted in the killing of the British envoy Sir Louis Cavagnari. This led to a second British occupation of Kabul. Eventually, Britain installed Abdur Rahman Khan as the new Emir of Afghanistan. Third Anglo-Afghan War, 1919. This was the shortest but arguably the most significant war between Afghanistan and Britain. Amanullah Khan, having just taken power, declared Afghanistan's full independence and declared war on Britain. The fighting occurred mainly in the border regions like Peshawar, Khyber, and Gardez. The Afghan people and tribal groups showed high morale and strong resistance. For the first time, the British Royal Air Force bombed Kabul, but the Afghans refused to surrender. Eventually, with Britain dealing with the aftermath of World War I, the Treaty of Rawalpindi was signed, in which Britain formally recognized Afghanistan's independence. Key Afghan figures across the wars. Dost Muhammad Khan, defender of Afghanistan's sovereignty in the First War. Amir Sher Ali Khan, resisted British influence during the Second War. Yaqub Khan, a weak leader who signed the Gandamak Treaty. Muhammad Jan Wardak, leader of the popular uprising in Kabul. Amanullah Khan, hero of Afghanistan's independence in the Third War. Key British figures: Sir William McNaughton, Sir Louis Cavagnari, General Roberts, General Elphinstone. Afghan soldiers and civilians fought with limited resources but with great spirit. Most were tribal warriors armed with traditional weapons, resisting a modern and well-equipped British army with cannons, rifles, and even aircraft. The main battle locations included Kabul, Kandahar, Ghazni, Jalalabad, Maidan Wardak, Gardez, and Peshawar. These wars represent the extraordinary resistance of the Afghan people against colonialism and played a major role in shaping Afghanistan's national identity.